everyone, welcome back to our IB mathematics journey. In our previous lesson, we discovered something very important. Mathematics is not just about numbers, mathematics is about thinking. It's about asking questions, finding patterns, like that. Today we are going to become mathematical detectives. Our mission is to look for patterns and discover the hidden rules behind them. Are you ready? Let's begin. I want you to imagine that you are walking along a beach. As you walk, you will notice the footprints in the sand. Even without seeing a person, you can tell that someone walked there. Why? Because of that pattern. Maybe the footprints are evenly spaced, or they moved in a straight line, or something else. Patterns tell stories. Now think about nature. Have you ever looked closely at a sunflower, or a pineapple, or a honeycomb? Patterns are everywhere. Nature loves patterns, and mathematicians love finding them. Today we are going to learn how to spot patterns and use them to make predictions. Let's start with a simple pattern. Okay, so here I am writing a pattern: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. What comes next? Excellent, it's 12. How did you know? Did someone tell you? No, right? You noticed a pattern here. Each number increased by 2. That's mathematical thinking. Let's try another one. 5, 10, 15, 20, dash. What comes next? Exactly, 25. Again you used a pattern, right? You notice that we are adding 5 each time, right? Plus 5, plus 5, like that. Now let's try something slightly different. So the pattern is 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, dash, dash, etc. What comes next? Just think. Did you get it? The answer is 36. But why? Here 1 is 1 square. Here 4 is 2 square. 9 is 3 square. 16 is 4 square. Like here 25 is 5 square, and then we get 6 square is equal to 36. Did you get it? Wonderful. Notice that patterns are not always about adding a number. Sometimes we need to think more deeply. Now I want to show you something very important. In mathematics, we don't just find the patterns, we explain the patterns. Let's look another pattern like 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, etc. Can someone explain the rule? Yes, just adding 4 each time. Now let's predict what is the 10th number of this sequence. Instead of writing all the 10 numbers, let's think smarter. The first term is 3. Okay? First term is 3. Second term is 7. Third number is 11. So here this sequence follows a rule. So these patterns help us to find the future. That's one of the powerful ideas in mathematics. Now let's do a visual investigation. Imagine that you build shapes with squares. Like pattern 1 is 1 square. Pattern 2 is 2 square. Pattern 3 is 3 square. So tell me, what will be the 10th pattern? Easy, right? 10 squares. Let's make it more interesting. Pattern 1 is 1 square. Pattern 2 is 4 square. Pattern 3 is 9 square. Can you predict fourth pattern? Yes. Here it is 1 square. Here it is 2 square. Here it is 3 square. Here it will be 4 square. 16 square. What will be the 10th pattern? 10th pattern will be 10 square, that is equal to 100 squares. Amazing, right? Yes, now you are thinking like an IB student. Can you imagine the nth pattern? What will be the nth number? Here in this pattern, it will be n square. Did you get it? This is called generalizing. Instead of looking at one pattern, we create a rule that works for every pattern. This is one of the most important skills in IB mathematics. Let's talk about real life. Why do patterns matter? Weathercasting uses patterns, scientists uses patterns, businessmen uses patterns, engineers uses patterns, even social media is also uses patterns. Like if a YouTube recommends a video for you, it uses patterns of data. Patterns help to understand the world. Now let's play a challenging game. I'll write a pattern. You tell what comes next. Okay? 2, 3, 5, 8, 12, 17, dash. First look at the difference. Here the difference is 1. Here the difference is 2. Here the difference is 3. Here it is 4. Here the difference is 5. So next difference will be 6. So next answer is 17 plus 6. The answer is 23. Sometimes the pattern is hidden. So mathematicians like us need patience to discover the pattern. Now I want you to remember something. Making mistakes is completely normal. Sometimes we guess the wrong patterns, but that's okay. Every mathematician makes mistakes. What matters is that we keep investigating. We keep asking questions. We keep testing ideas. Before we finish today's lesson, let's review once more. Today we learned about patterns. Patterns are everywhere. Patterns help us to predict. Patterns help us to solve problems. It helps us to understand the world. And most importantly, mathematicians don't just find the patterns, they explain it. So, in today's class, I'll give you some homework for you. So, these are the questions. So, thank you everyone. Next time, we will explore how mathematicians communicate their ideas clearly using words, diagrams, symbols, and explanations. Keep looking patterns everywhere you go. So, see you in day 3. Bye.